Minnie Mouse invitations, and they are like an all-in-one. They're called Seal and Send. They're so easy to do. Anybody can do it. And you can see I have the blank template up here, and I'm going to show you guys how you can put together an invitation today and have it done in just a few minutes. So the program that I'm using is called PicMonkey.com, and it's just a free web-based editing program that anybody can use. So you would just pull up the internet, and you're going to go to www.picmonkey.com, and I'll leave the link down below so you guys can access it quickly. And then you're going to click on Edit. Once PicMonkey loads, you're going to click on Edit, and you're going to select this blank template that you will have already downloaded and saved to your computer. So what we're going to do now is get started with customizing the invitation. You can see here these gray lines on the invitation. Those are the lines where you're going to just cut these little corner pieces out, so that you have, two flaps on the side and a flap on the top and on the bottom. So that's what those are. They're just guide marks for where you're going to cut. So let's just get started by adding some text. Go over here and click on the little T icon here on the left for text. And what it's going to do is it's going to load a bunch of different fonts that you have available to use. They have a ton of really nice free fonts. They have some that are premium fonts if you want to get a paid version, but it's totally not necessary because they have so many great free fonts. And you also have the option to use your own fonts. So if you have a really cool font on your computer that you want to use, you would just click right here on yours, and it'll bring up all the fonts on your computer. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just going to use their free fonts. So let's just go ahead and use this coffee break font. I think is really cool. I'm going to use that for her name, and let's just use this plain font for everything else. So let's start here, and I'm going to click on the font that I want and click Add Text, and a text box will pop up in the customizing area, and then you'll be able to add some text. So here's the text box. I'm going to drag it up to the top here. I think I dragged it a little bit too far, so let me try that again. Okay, let me first type at the very top of the invitation. I want it to say, "Let's celebrate." Okay, I'm going to highlight this text because I want to make it pink. So I'm going to go over here to this color chart where there's tons of colors, and you just drag this little icon to whatever color you want to use. So I'm going to drag it over till I see hot pink. I'm going to center it, and I'm going to click on it and just drag it so that it is right up above the bow, like that. Okay, now I'm going to get over here again in the text area, and I'm going to add another text box. This time I'm going to use the coffee break font because I want her name to be in pretty font and then the rest of the information to be in just a standard font. So I'm going to add text again with the new font. There's my text box. Okay, I'm going to type her name, Michaela. It's going to say Michaela's 4th birthday, so we're typing Michaela's, and I'm going to have this in white. I'm just going to drag this all the way up here to white. I'm going to center it here, and then I'm going to click on it because I want her name to be a little bigger. So right here where this little size bar is, you can drag this little circle up or down to make your text bigger or smaller. So I want it to be a little bigger. I'm going to drag it to the right, like that. I'm going to drag it up just like this. And now the rest of the invitation is ready. So because I have already chosen a font and a color, I'm just going to select this font that I've already used up here, the text. I'm going to right click and I'm going to pick duplicate text. And there you have a duplicate of that. I'm just going to drag it down. I'm going to double click, highlight it with my mouse, and I'm going to start typing over it. So if this is going to say Michaela's 4th birthday. And I want this to be a little bit smaller, so I'm going to go back over here to the size circle and go down about there. Okay, I want to drag her name up just a little higher. Whoops, make it bigger. There we go. Oh, that's too big. So drag it down just like that. I'm going to bring her name up to the top a little bit more like this. Michaela's 4th birthday. I'm going to drag that up under here. And I'm going to right click and duplicate this text as well. And I'm going to type the rest of the event details. So I'm going to just type the date of the event. So let's just put June 2nd, 2018 at 2:00 p.m. And the address is going to be 3456 Oak Valley Road. Oops, I'm going to capitalize that. Oak Valley Road. I'm going to highlight this and I'm going to make it a little bit smaller so it fits a little better there. And then I'm going to drag it up to about here. And what I'm going to do so this all fits better is just make the road abbreviated like that. Okay, much better. And now I'm going to right click again and duplicate the text. It's going to bring up the box and I'm going to come down here because this is where I want my RSVP information to be. So in the standard text, I'm going to highlight it and I'm going to put my phone number, which is going to be this is not my real phone number. I'm just making up numbers here just so you guys know. Okay, and I'm going to drag this over to the right, just about right there. You can put any information here. It doesn't have to be RSVP. I'm just putting that because that's what I want there. But you can put anything. So I'm going to type RSVP here at the top. I'm going to highlight just the word RSVP because I want it in that prettier font, RSVP, and I'm going to make it a little bigger by sliding this over here. See how easy this program is? It makes it so easy to customize things. And then I'm just going to click on it and I'm going to just put it right where I want it, which would be about here. I'm going to add a space there, just like that. And just like that, my invitation is done. So now I'm just going to save the invitation to my computer, print it out on white cardstock, and then I'm going to cut along these lines once it's printed out, these gray lines, and then I'm going to fold the flap here on the side, the flap here on the side, the flap on the bottom, and the flap on the top, and it will fold into an envelope shape that you just seal with a cute sticker or some double-sided tape or a glue stick or whatever you choose to use to adhere it. And then you're ready to hand out your invitations. It's really easy and simple. Anybody can do it. I'm going to leave links down below with where you can get this blank template, where you can, I'll leave the link to PicMonkey, and I will leave some easy PDF directions as well down below. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment, and I will be more than happy to help you guys. This is just such an easy and cute, affordable way to have quick invitations that are unique and customized and just super cute, and you don't have to buy envelopes, which is great. So if you guys have any questions, again, let me know, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye, everybody.